Hello everybody, welcome in, welcome back. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing, coming to you from Shapley, Maine, where the electricity is out. I can still record videos and I'll have to upload them later. I'm trying to get all the signs out before Christmas. Like I talked about, I have 4 to go. This one is for Sagittarius. We have a couple more days in Sagittarius time. Today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yay. I'm excited. I'm always excited for my birthday. So, anyway. All right, let's see. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not on camera because I'm definitely having no electricity going on 3 days. Would not be a pretty sight. Okay, so like I said, today is Wednesday, December 20th, 2023. But whenever you find this reading, if the title catches your eye, there is a message in here for you. My readings are timeless. So I also want to mention that there are playlists for every sign. So if you're interested in looking back to see what I said a month ago for Saggies, if something significant happened and you want to say if the reading lined up with it, please go to my playlist and check that out. Also, you know, these readings are for sun sign, rising sign, moon, and Venus sign. If you don't have your birth chart, I would get a copy. I would highly recommend that. All right, so we will start with what's around the corner for you. We will lay those out, and then we will get the main reading. We'll go through that first, and then we'll go through what's around the corner. Little chilly today. The last 2 days haven't been bad. They've been in the 40s, and the wood stove has kept the house at anywhere between 68 and 70. Little more chill today. More in the December temperatures today. I think it's 20 something. Actually, wait a minute. Excuse me. I think it's like 20 something degrees out, or it was when my husband left an hour ago. Always good to see the daylight when your electricity isn't on. Because boy, out here in the boonies where we live, it is pitch black. There's, you know, if people have generators, you can't see their, you know, their houses or their windows from where we are. And if you live, oh my goodness, things are just flipping over left and right. If you don't have electricity, but you live near some, you know, police station, fire station, hospital, whatever, you still have some light because they have generators. Oh my gosh, just falling right out of the deck, Saggies. Okay, we will start here with what has come out. Let me get a sip of my caramel apple tea. Okay, first card out, Knight of Cups. Some of you are headed to romance or have romance coming in. This night is forward action with emotions. So could be some romance. That's a very romantic night. But forward action with emotions, you know. And look, Temperance, this is your card, Saggies. So whenever I see a card come out in that sign, of that sign, it means be true to who you are, be yourself, be comfortable in your own skin, basically. You can't be someone else. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers or novices. Pentacles are your material world, what you do to earn the money to pay your bills. Excuse me. It's an earth sign type representation as Pentacles, things of the earth, physical things. So that could be some of you starting a new project, and you need to get some training on it maybe. I'm just tuning in. There is a peacock there. It's all beautiful. Peacock, the whole background, everything is beautiful. The pentacle is glowing in this picture. So this is a good sign for your material work life, so to speak. The second row, 3 of Cups, celebration. If you have a birthday today or tomorrow, you're probably celebrating. But this is also, it could be celebrating many things. Cups are emotion, right? 3s are collaboration, creation, and things like that. So you could be celebrating something at work. You could be celebrating with your family. Obviously, it's Christmas time coming right up if you celebrate that, and there are other holidays as well at this time of year, New Year's and all that. So celebration isn't out of the question for any of us, right? And then we have the 9 of Cups. He has created a lot of things in his emotional life, but he's not paying attention to something that needs attention. And this could go along with that Knight of Cups we have up here. Maybe some of you need to plan something romantic. I think this has come out in another reading as well. So lots of emotional things created, and he's there. He's kind of celebrating himself, like, woo, look what I did. So this guy can be somewhat of a bragger about what he's done and what he's created. Then the last card in that row is the Magician. I believe Scorpios had this same card as the last card in their second row. So lots of possibilities. And this is a good time to think about possibilities, right? What has happened in 2023? What's it going to be like in 2024? What are you going to do the same or differently? And what are you going to create in the new year? Excuse me. My throat is a little scratchy this morning. All right. So let me see here. Okay, Knight of Cups, Temperance, that's your card, Page of Pentacles. Let's see if we can get a clarifier on this, what this Page of Pentacles is doing here. Knight of Cups is pretty straightforward. It's forward action with something emotional. Usually it's romance, but whatever is emotional in your life that you're thinking about right now, Saggies, that is a sign that it's a green light, I'm hearing. All right, so let's get a clarifier for this Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit. What can you tell my Saggies about this Page of Pentacles? What can you tell us about this Page of Pentacles? What is he doing there? What does he pertain to? What do we need to know about this Page of Pentacles? Oh boy, overthinking. I don't like it when that comes up. That was me last night. Oh boy. I woke up, I think it was like 2:30 a.m. Then I just started thinking about, oh boy, the electricity still isn't on. What am I going to do with all the food in the refrigerator? I wonder if the frozen food is still frozen. And that's kind of what that 9 of Swords is like, overthinking things, being anxious about things. And I have some appointments I set up for myself for tomorrow, and I'm going to have to cancel those because not having electricity for, 2.5 days so far, but it's going to be kind of hard to go somewhere when you can't shower or wash your hair. I'm lucky. My hair isn't bad. It can go a few days without being washed and still look good. I was blessed with nice hair. It's not dry. It's not oily. It's just right. Anything else, Spirit, you want to give us to help clarify that Page of Pentacles, please? Anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. They've been giving us about 4 cards, but this... All right, so we're clarifying the Page of Pentacles, which is something in your material life that you either need more training or you're going to train somebody, something like that. It can be a message. This one tends to be more on the training side than the messenger side. And then you have this dreaded 9 of Swords. This is anxiety, overthinking, things that are keeping you up at night. So there could be something to do with your material world that you're really worried about. You could be thinking about taking the next step or creating something new, and you're really worried about whether or not you should do it. Maybe you think you don't have enough knowledge to do it. Well, if that's the case, you can find it. You can find, information on almost anything on YouTube. I'm hearing that some of you are starting a new job and you're really worried about it because you know that starting over new, you have a lot to learn. I know whenever I start a new job, I feel kind of lost for the first month because I'm an A-type personality and I like to do things 100%. Excuse me. So if this is that for you, I mean, since this is pertaining to work with the Pentacles, this is some sort of worry in your work life. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The other clarifier is the Two of Pentacles. This is choice and balance. Choice and balance. So definitely, Saggy, something coming up in your work. New position, new training, new learning, new teaching, and choice and balance. So maybe the balance is don't be fretting so much about it that you will get through this. You know, this job was brought to you for some reason. Doors and windows open for us for some reason, for soul growth, or, you know, maybe this job is going to be a stepping stone and you go in there and you learn whatever you can learn from it. And then, you know, you get better or you move on, you know, choice and balance in work. So that's what that is. Okay. So the top row, Knight of Cups, forward action emotionally, either with romance or something else emotional in your life. I don't know why my voice is doing this. Maybe some of you need to say something. A lot of times when my voice does this, it means somebody out there needs to get something off their chest. And then you had your card, Temperance. This is being true to who you are. Being true to who you are. So maybe being true to who you are means you want to launch your own business or you want to do something different that other people don't think you should do. That could be it. All right. So the second row, we have this celebration card, this Three of Cups, right? And then we have the Nine of Cups where it's more celebration. Look what I've done emotionally. Emotional life is great and grand. And then we have the Magician. Let's clarify him because the emotional cards are pretty clear. You're celebrating something with friends. You're celebrating something yourself, something that you've accomplished emotionally. Now, I know what that is for me. I know what that is for me. Sometimes we have to let people go that are not aligned with our... so sorry. That are not aligned with our purpose, that don't make us feel good. Sometimes there are people that kind of drag us down that are always negative. And I've had this happen a few times in my life. Unfortunately, a few times throughout the years. I'm talking about from, 15 years ago to now. There have probably been 3 different people that I've had to say, okay, this is not good for me. This is not working for me. I can't be around this person anymore. I got to let him go. All right. Okay, Spirit, let's clarify the Magician. Let's clarify the Magician for my Saggies, please. What is the Magician doing there? And what more information can you give them to help them? Oh my gosh, I just realized that I grabbed the big deck to clarify. Well, that's okay. If I did that, then that's what it was meant to be. Okay? It's so funny. We got Six of Cups, nostalgia. Okay, and then we got the Star. That's an Aquarius card. Eight of Wands. It's going to hit the mark. Okay, anything else to clarify the Magician for my Saggies, please? Anything else? Nope. Okay, so clarifying the Magician, the first card out was the Six of Cups. Okay, sixes are harmony. And this card in particular, cups are emotion, obviously. This card in particular is thinking about how things have been in the past when you were super, super happy. And this has a lot of meanings, but right now Spirit is giving me, you can be happy again. Everything is possible. You can be happy again. You don't need to recreate the past, but you will feel happiness again. Wow, that's great. Okay. And then the next card out was the Star. This is hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. Oh my gosh, I'm not even covering what I'm supposed to be covering. Hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled with the Star. This is also an Aquarius card. So this can represent Aquarius in some of your lives. So, just take that and fit that if it fits for you, if it resonates for you. Now, the star card, she is dumping pitchers of water. And the last 2 times that I pulled this card, the face does not look like a woman to me. The face looks like a man with like a 5 o'clock shadow. Is that me, or can you all see this too? I guess that maybe that's just some hair. But when I was looking at it from here, I was like, that looks like Jesus. Now, don't think I didn't say it the last time. And Spirit is pointing it out again. So I don't know why Spirit is making me see this person, this card, as Jesus with a star above. Now, do you think that is a Christmas message? Star, Bethlehem, Jesus? I mean, I'm not saying this. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying what Spirit is telling me to say. I just don't know. I mean, the star card is your dreams, hopes, and wishes fulfilled. But the way that it looks to me right now is that her face looks like Jesus, and that just reminds me of the Star of Bethlehem. And if that's the case, for some of you, it's probably, yes, never lose hope. You will be happy again. Never lose hope. For some of you, it's a sign that there's an Aquarius around you, helping you or near you or in your life. And that's a good sign, because that star card is being completely comfortable and knowing that everything can be refilled. Her water pitchers can be refilled. And then you had the 8 of Wands. Wands are fiery, passionate, action, that big sun in the background. These wands are going to hit the mark. They're going to hit the bullseye. They're going where you want them to go. So if you have that new project or something new that you're doing with that Pentacle card, then that means that idea is a good one. It also means with the Magician, all things are possible. You can have that happy life. Don't lose hope. And you will get to that completion. Okay. All right. Well, let's look at what's around the corner. We have 7 of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is looking at everything you have, appreciating what you have, looking at how you've done things and how you're going to do things in the future, right? So you had Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups. That's a lot of, and then you have the King of Cups coming up. Sagittarius, you are going through a very emotional time right now. There's lots of emotion around you. Lots of emotion with that nostalgia, with the 3 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups, the 7 of Cups. You're really, so this kind of goes with a little bit with this, right? Nostalgia, thinking about the past. 7 of Cups, thinking about the past, looking at what you've done, what you've created, what you have. And that 7 of Cups is appreciating what you have, but it can also be reflecting on it and letting go what you don't need and what you don't need to have in your life anymore. What doesn't resonate with you, okay? So that's around the corner, and then you have the 7 of Wands. So 2 sevens, 2 cards of reflection. This one is reflecting on your actions. So one of them is reflecting on your emotions and what you've created. One of the 7s is reflecting on your actions. How are you going to do things differently going forward? And then you have that King of Cups, that emotional leader who's kind of bored right now. He's like, okay, I've created it's like this guy. He's created all these cups, all these emotional things. And now he's like, well, what now? What do I do now? So 7 of Cups reflection, 7 of Wands actions. I would say that some of your relationships need attention. That's kind of what Spirit is guiding me to for this what's around the corner. So maybe you want to do something differently in New Year. Maybe you want to start having a date night weekly. I could definitely take this advice for myself, believe me. I'll be rewatching this and thinking about how it applies to me. So 7, you've got to do some reflecting. If you add 7 and 7, it's 14, which is 5, which is change. So something about your emotional things need to change. Okay? Wow, several messages in here, Saggies. Several messages. I don't really think we need to clarify this row because it seems to me like it's laid out pretty clear. You need to do some reflection on your emotional actions and make some plans so that going forward, whoever that king is, if it's you or if it's your king, your significant other, you don't want to get bored, right? Spice it up. Do something different in the new year. Make a new plan, Stan. You don't need a decoy, Roy. I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe that means something. I can't even remember the whole thing. 50 ways to leave your lover. Oh my God. Why, Spirit? Why? Why are you giving me that right now? Oh, I can't think of all the words, but it's quite a song. It has a get on the bus, get on the bus, or get off the bus. Make a new plan, Stan. No need to be coy, Roy. Just slip out the back, Jack. Okay, I'm sorry. So does this mean that some of you need to leave a relationship behind? I'm not sure. Please comment and let me know. I've never had that before for sure, and I'm not a singer by any stretch. So I don't want to be singing for you. You will not enjoy that. Okay. All right. What do my Saggies need to sear? Sear? Sear. Sear. You can see things. You can see things. They're telling me they want another one. Sear. That just stopped me like right in my tracks. What do my Saggies need to see, sense, hear, feel, and know from this animal deck? You said you wanted another one, so we'll go with it. Spirit, what's the next animal oracle that my Saggies need, please? What is the next one that my Saggies need? Thank you so much for the views, the likes, the comments. I'm very, very interested. Nobody commented on the last video. I said that if you gave me the day and month of your birth, that I would give you a reading. But I would have to post it because I don't have any way of getting the reading to you otherwise. Of course, I wouldn't say your name in it. I would just say this is the reading for the person born on 12 thing or 11 thing, whatever. And then you could just take it. But I guess, you said you wanted another card, Spirit, and I'm sitting here shuffling. Nothing is jumping out. What's the deal? What is the deal? She said, so maybe Phaedra, we wanted to let you finish your thought. So if you, that one came out and went back in. So I'll still make that offer. If you want to put your month and day of birth, for the month, some people put the day first, so, but whatever. I will do a reading and post it. Okay, finally. Finally. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, one of my favorites. Maybe that was for me. Okay, first one, Snow Leopard, Self-Reliance. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Look at that. You are... Sorry. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Wow, silence is not my strongest suit. A lot of times I put my foot in my mouth, so... You are strongly independent. I am, and often solitary. I do like being by myself sometimes. Just sometimes, though. A few hours of alone time is good. More than a full day, I get bored. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Oh, don't you know it? A Sagittarius, yeah. I don't like to be lied to or even have the truth stretched. I want the truth. And having integrity, doing things with the right intentions is very, very important to me. That's one of the reasons why I left the job I had before this one, was because to me, I didn't feel like what I was doing had integrity anymore. It did in the beginning, but it didn't after a while. So I had to move on. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Yes, go within, take time to meditate and connect. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Beautiful. Okay, and the other card that came out, I love, love, love deer. I love deer. So Spirit, thank you for giving me this card for my Sagittarius reading. Thank you so much. Dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Yeah. Love is the key, people. Love, integrity, honesty, right? And deer are so gentle. I love this card with the chickadees there on the side and just such a gentle nature. I have a lot of deer on my property and I call them in. I just always say, my property is a safe place for you, even during hunting season. You heal with the power of love. You see the light in all things. Yes, I tend to see the good in people no matter what. You know, other people might be saying, hey, do you really think that person, whatever. And I'm like, well, you know, you got to see the positive side. Okay. Because we are a fire sign, I'm going to get a card from the Star Dragon Oracle. Let's see what the dragons have to say to us, Saggies. What do the dragons have for us today? Sorry, that light is... I can't read the cards without it. Okay, Dragon Spirit, what have you got for us today? What have you got for us today? What have you got for us today, dragons? What is our message for today, please? Message for the Saggies watching or whenever they find this. Message for my Saggies. Message for my Sagittarius followers, watchers, please. There it is. Ooh, the self. Oh my gosh, wow. The self, gathering your power. And we just had self-reliance and love, right? Oh my gosh, look at that. Where's the it looks like there's 2 constellations. Every one of these dragon cards. See that? And I think maybe there's another one down here. I hope you can see that. The self, gathering your power. And it's a number 12. 12 for December. Or 1 and 2 is a 3. So balance. Threes. Creation, collaboration. Holy Trinity. All right. 12. Where are you? 12. The self. Gathering your power. Constellation is serpents, the snake. Star is Anukalai, which is Alpha Serpentis. Okay. All right. Hopefully you can see that as I'm reading. Ride the wave of life and harness your chi. Oh, sorry. Build up your energy and never back down as you rise in strength and power. Come into your own and illuminate fearlessly. Illuminate fearlessly. Now is the time to gather your power and rise to the occasion. Go. It is all about you right now. Focus on yourself and allow the force of self-worth, self-knowledge, and self-empowerment to bubble below the surface until it pours forth into your outer world. Embody the spirit of who you truly are, which is why we said the Temperance card was in there. It's time to go your own way. Proclaim my way or the highway. Oh boy. To yourself, maybe, not to start an argument. Take a day, a moment, an hour for yourself. Harness your power. Reset. Reclaim your rights and your knowledge of who you truly are. You'll reemerge recharged and more self-aware and more determined than ever before. The power needs to come from within. And we were just talking about that. Self-reliance, right? And then the love card, right? And then the reflection on how you're going to move forward. Wow. All right. Finish it off with a Sacred Forest Oracle from the Denise Lynn deck. Oh, jeez. There's no good play. Oh, I guess that's better, isn't it? It's not going right into the camera. We'll finish this off with Denise Lynn's Sacred Forest Oracle deck. Excuse me. Okay. Oh my gosh, no, we can't have 3 cards. We don't have time for that. All right, let me reshuffle. Spirit, can you please give us 1? Okay, please give us 1. The most important one. Please give us 1. The most important one for my Sagittarians to hear today. What is the most important message from this deck for my Saggies, please? The most important message from this deck. Raven Spirit, Truth. What were we just saying about Saggies? Oh my gosh. Can't make this stuff up. Raven Spirit, Truth. That's lovely. Red gown. Okay, this is a number 32, which boils down to a 5, which is change. Okay. Truth. I can't believe that. Self, truth, self-reliance, love. Love yourself. Be good to yourself and others, obviously. Sometimes we overgive of ourselves. We forget to take care of our own spirit and soul. Okay. Raven Spirit, Truth. Stark honesty is called for at this time in your life. In ancient Greece, it was believed that ravens carried messages from the gods, and because of their acute vision, they were thought to be the bringers of truth. The soul loves truth. What is your truth regarding your life? Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. Step away from those who are cagey and duplicitous. What were we just talking about? How I've had to do that a few times, and once recently. The hardest thing about living your truth is knowing exactly what that is. However, there is a place within you that always knows what is real and what isn't. Release situations and people with whom you find yourself less than honest, for fear of being judged or not accepted. It can take time to discover what is true for you, but once you know, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Miracles follow when you take time to be genuine. The raven is also considered to be the totem and protector of the Queen of Fairies. Nice. Spirit of the Raven says, the soul loves the truth. Find your truth. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Be fearless in your journey. Follow your inner guidance. Let go of what is not authentic and sincere in life. Be a shining example of truth for others. Wow, Saggies. That was amazing. I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed giving it to you. Please drop a comment down below, like, share, subscribe. I would love to hear where you're watching from and anything else you'd like to tell me. And as always, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.